Lillestrøm against Molde, Norwegian Eliteserien match this Sunday. 6:15 kickoff time in the UK. This is the early evening kickoff slot, prime time slot for Eliteserien this Sunday. And Molde, the defending champions, have yet to win a game this year. You can get them as big as plus 112 to get 3 points here, and I think they'll win. But I think there's a better bet. I think the overs are the better bet for the game. So not a bad price on Molde, actually. You could do an awful lot worse than backing them here. They are still a very, very good team despite not winning yet. But we'll more into that in a minute. I'm going to start with Lillestrøm, who had that incredible win against Godset in midweek, 4-3. That was on Wednesday night, though. So this is now their third game in the space of 8 games. I never like teams that play a lot in the space of a week, especially early in the season. I think it takes a lot out of them. And that match wouldn't have just been a physical test, but a mental test. They've obviously had a great win, but there can be a bit of a come down after that sort of result sometimes. I'm always wary of teams that have had an emotional win in any sport, really. As for Molde, I think they'll be chomping at the bit to get 3 points. Disappointing result so far. Lost at Tromsø. They should never have lost there. They had so many chances. I mean, a really poor draw against Rosenborg. I don't know really what happened last week. I expected them to dominate that game, but they just struggled really to create that much. But they've got the quality, they've got the squad, they've got the hunger and motivation, and it's going to be a tough game here, but I think they can get a win. But I do like the goals because Lillestrøm are just looking a little bit vulnerable defensively. You know, they conceded twice last week at Viking. This is now against an offense which is just waiting to strike. It's got goals in it, Molde. And I think you can definitely take over 2.75 goals here at minus 108. I think that's a good price. I think there's at least 3 goals in here, maybe more. Feels like the sort of match both teams probably scoring as well. So, yeah, I'd definitely go for an away win in this game. But I'd say I think the over 2.75 is the better bet because Lillestrøm do pack decent offensive firepower. Thomas Len Olsen, Akor Adams, Yerman Arsen, they do have threat in them. So I think overs is the more sensible play rather than the away win. But I do think Molde would take 3 points.